welcome back to the channel. So if you are learning Java for interviews or Spring Boot or full stack development, then classes and objects, they are the first and the very most important OOPS concept you must understand. But many people, they just try to memorize the definition that okay, class is a blueprint and object it's an instance. But in this video I'll help you actually understand it with real example. So by the end of the video you will be able to write your own Java class and create objects very confidently. Okay, so now let's start with a real life example. So imagine that you have a mobile phone, okay, and we know that every mobile phone will have a brand and it will have a price, and every mobile can, you can say, it can call, it may ring, and you can also switch it on. Okay, so now in Java the design, like where how we designed it, that we call a class, and the real mobile phone that will be created, that will be called as an object. So you have to remember that when we talk about the design, the blueprint, that will be your class. And when we say that the real thing is created, using the design, or you can say using the blueprint or the template, that will be your object. So that's how like you can explain classes and objects. Okay, so let's see how we can write the class. So first of all you have to start with the keyword class. So the name of the class is mobile. Now it will have some of its properties. So here we have a property called brand, which will be of type string, and we have a property called price, which will be of type integer, and we also have a method called call. Okay, and here inside this method you will have your own function that you want to execute, but for as of now we will just try to print it out. So for printing this in your Java, we use this method system.out.println, and inside this parentheses, okay, we will write whatever you want to write it down. And here we have used the word void because it is not going to return us anything, and we are going to close the opening and the curly braces. Now you can see that the brand and the price, they are the variable, and call is the method. So like if you want to explain, so these are your, you can say, data, okay, and this is your behavior, or you can say the method. Okay, now let's see how you can create the object. So the name of the class was mobile, okay, then we have to give your object name. So you can say m1 is equal to new mobile. Okay, so this is one of the most important line, you can say. Okay, so here mobile, this is your class type, this is the object type, and this new mobile, it creates the real object in the memory. Okay, so it means that you have created a real mobile phone object from the class blueprint. Now let's understand that how you can actually use the object. Okay, so here you can see that to use the object, first of all what we have done, we have assigned the brand as Samsung and the price as this value. Okay, and then what we are doing, we are calling the method call. Okay, so this one is not going to be mobile, this one is going to be the object reference, that is m1. Okay, so now when you will try to print this, so this one is going to print, this is Samsung value, and this one is going to print, so this one will be m1, this one is going to print the value, and this m1 dot call is going to print that phone is calling. Okay, so this is how you can explain classes and objects. So now if you have to explain what's a class, we will say that okay, a class is a blueprint that is used to create object, and object is the real instance of a class. So that's it for today's Java Oops basics. Okay, so in the next video we are going to continue. Thank you.